So, my people, it's very, very early in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm just having a brief look at my charts. I want to give you guys a little tip in regards to starting your trading day, right? Whenever you wake up, hopefully it's before the London session, have a look at the charts and really understand or try to form a bias of what the price action has been showing you. Now, the main reason being is that the volume normally decreases during the Asian session, right? So, going into London, can you see anything that is aligning with forming a bias, right? Is there liquidity that hasn't been touched? Is there an area where price can actually sweep that liquidity potentially? Set an alert there. Now, instead of sitting on the charts, reason you're going to set the alert is because you can go to the gym, get that out of the way, and then come back and then you're going to prep for the London session, right? Don't worry about the Asian session. It's still commencing. So let that do what it does. And then as we get into 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you're going to see what's happening. Right now, it is 5 to 6. Okay. So just a brief tip. I'm going to give you some more tips when I get back from London session. So stay tuned. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel and you're going to learn some more pointers today. Okay. So very, very early. Sorry if my voice sounds how it sounds. I'm going to go wake up in the gym, get my workout in, and come back. I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I've got a great announcement for you all that have been rocking with me. Thank you again for rocking with me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. But for those that have been waiting, I am launching my free community for you guys very, very soon. Now, it's been a little bit of a long time coming. I've kind of been trying to figure out what's the best platform to actually do it on, to provide the insights, what's like user-friendly, people can kind of get to grips with. Now, those that are in my Telegram, don't worry, you guys are going to be receiving some exclusive content and some exclusive features that those that are not in the Telegram aren't going to be getting. So those that have been rocking with me in the Telegram, soaking up the value I'm providing and liking what the channel has to offer, I'm going to be giving you guys something more than what the free content is going to be. So yeah, I've been kind of mulling over whether to go onto YouTube Live and basically stream on there like once or twice a week, or basically make a Discord. So you guys are gonna see what's in store soon. It's kind of just been something I've needed to figure out, to mull over and make a decision on. But look out for that. And if you guys are not in the Telegram channel, the link is in the description. You won't be disappointed. You see the value I'm providing on there. And make sure you guys are following me on social media as well. I want to speak on why your morning routine is so important when it comes to, if you want to be a day trader specifically, why it's very important to actually have some type of structure, some type of discipline in order to actually make decisions with a clear mind, and also not rush into any type of trades or anything like that. It kind of sets the tone as to having a clear plan for what you want to see in the chart. So I want to speak on that. You guys saw how I started the video, very, very sleepy-eyed, 6 a.m. in the morning, nothing glamorous about it. It's not supposed to be glamorous, but getting it done in regards to, okay, this is what's happened overnight. This is what's happened during the Asian session. This is where my pairs are currently, right? Setting alerts, like maybe potentially getting gym out of the way if you don't go to the gym, whatever, right? But it's having the intentional thought as to what you want to actually proceed for the rest of the day. So I'm going to be speaking on points as to why that is so important, so you guys really, really understand. You've probably heard it before, other people say, oh, someone else is saying the same thing. If people are saying the same thing, is normally a routine or a tip that you need to actually implement yourself if you're not doing it already. So let's get into it. So whether you're aware of it or not, when you're trading and there's money on the line, right, you need to actually have a clear intention for the day and understand that your approach to the day is what sets the tone, right? Now, all of us can have bad days on the charts. I'm not saying that you're not going to lose no trades just because you set an intention, but when you have a clear headspace, you're able to make better decisions according to your trading plan. Without it, the focus isn't there and you're kind of opening up to potentially making mistakes unnecessarily because you actually had no focus for what you wanted to achieve on the day. So really bear that in mind. You also need to have the ability to separate from your personal life and understand that trading, and it needs to be separate, right? So when you have an approach where you're able to do so, again, it goes down to the intention and how you're actually approaching the charts, right? Because this isn't a hobby. That's what we have to understand, right? This is a professional job, right? You have to see yourself as a professional. You may not see yourself as a professional right now, but this isn't a hobby. This isn't something you pick up and put down as and when you please. If you're really serious about it, you have to have the approach of being serious in regards to that manner as well. So again, I like to analyze the charts pre-hours. So again, if for those that don't know, London and New York are the biggest sessions and the best sessions to actually try and catch maneuvers in due to the volume, right? So pre-hours, you want to be checking the charts to see, okay, what is going to actually happen? Do I have any potential areas, any POIs that I'm interested in, right? Now, it also gives you the calm state of mind, right? Now, you don't want to approach in a frenzy because, you know, things are happening. Maybe there's economic news releases. You haven't actually got any pre-planned areas or pre-planned POIs. So it's very important you take the approach of analyzing pre-market hours so that you can actually fathom whether or not there's an actual plan going into the session. Now, the next point I want to make is you need to have a physical and emotional readiness. Now, trading, for those that know, demands a set amount of concentration per day, and you need to be able to emotionally regulate as well. So starting the day early, potentially getting like a physical exercise done, getting some proper nutrition in as well. I'm going to speak on nutrition particularly as well, and just getting all of that out of the way sets you up again to have a good day intentionally. Now, what I want to speak about with nutrition, take this in as well. Do not eat when it goes to you actually getting on the charts, right? You want to eat before you're getting on the charts, because you can actually start feeling the effects of the food as you're trying to digest. And that can actually mess up your ability to think clear. Now, eating, some people that, you know, they eat one meal a day. I'm not saying you got to go to that extreme, but don't eat before you're about to actually analyze your charts. You start to get tired. You start to get a bit sluggish, right? And all of that. Eat a few hours before. So when it gets to that period of, okay, I'm active, you're sharp, you're razor sharp. Now, I'm not a caffeine drinker, so I'm not going to say have a coffee, but if you need that, go for it, right? But just do something. Maybe there's supplements out there. I do take some supplements as well, but do something which is going to allow you the mental clarity, because you need the concentration for a sustained period of time. So having that dynamic of, okay, physical exercise early to wake yourself up, because it does, and then getting into the nutritional side of it, something that's going to be healthy, whole foods and things and such, right? It actually sets you up to have a better day. You're already having a good day, right? You're now ready to actually analyze properly. Don't go onto your trading desk with no big meal of food or no pot of food or whatever, right? But make sure you have eaten something is what I would say. Don't go onto the chart starving, because again, it's harder to concentrate if your belly is screaming at you. So all of these little things set you up for having a better day on the charts. Now, another reason for having a disciplined and structured routine is to avoid reactive trading. Without proper preparation in the markets, you're likely to chase momentum, you're likely to overtrade, and you're also likely to make decisions based off of impulsiveness and emotions rather than your predetermined strategy. A solid morning routine helps you trade your predetermined strategy rather than how you're feeling when you rock up to the charts. It really does make a difference. So you got to remember, guys, you're already up against the markets on a day-to-day basis, right? So if you factor in having a lack of discipline and a lack of control, think about what is stockpiling against you from there. So your morning routine is the first chance you get to demonstrate that you actually have some discipline, that you actually have the control, and you're able to show this on a consistent basis and prepared how traders prepare, right? You're not just rocking up to the charts hoping you get a win. Professionals don't think like that. So get out of the mindset of, you know, thinking limited, or maybe you're trying to gamble your way to success. Think about it methodically and understand that the morning routine is very, very important in terms of what you're actually going to do for the day. So remember, guys, when you get into trading, it really is up to you to actually demonstrate that consistency and the ability to prepare yourself and prepare your mind as well. So if you found these tips useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, right, when it comes to trading, it can make you lazy. You can fall into a slump. You can fall into a rut, especially mentally, right? But what is in your control is your ability to make your morning routine unique in regards to I'm going to do this at this time, and by this time I'm going to do this. Set it so you're able to consistently do that, and then once you form the habit within 2-3 weeks, it's second nature. You really don't need to overcomplicate this. There's also no excuse to actually have a poor routine either. Realistically, you either want to do this or you don't. So what you do determines the outlook for the day, and it also determines your emotions as well. So getting these things in check actually makes your experience that much better. So remember guys, on the next time you're feeling like low, understand what it is your morning routine is. Understand what it is you're doing going into that day, right? Because it really does make the difference. So that's it for today, guys. I'm getting ready for the New York session, which is commencing real soon. If you aren't in my Telegram, get the link in my description now. There's going to be my free community drop-in. The information will be in there. If you are a part of the Telegram already, you're going to be receiving exclusive things that the free community will not be getting. So look out for that. And remember, guys, trading really is about your approach. If you fail to prepare, you already know the rest, right? I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching the latest episode. If you like that, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. I'll see you on the next video.